Go.
Welcome to Ball Talk with the Boys, episode 9. I'm your host, Kevin Kelly, joined by Mr. Cameron Hall. And boy, do we have a great show for you on this lovely Keep Pounding Tuesday. Let's jump right in, boys.
Come on, Panthers. All right, guys. We're going to finish off our end of the year fantasy talk, give some awards, shout out some people who had some really good seasons that weren't necessarily supposed to do what they did. I got a couple quick bets for you that I'm going to throw in that I think you should put in for the playoff games this weekend. Then we're going to dive straight into college football, NFL playoffs, both of them. We're going to talk about both of them, talk about all the games, talk about who we think is going to the national championship, who we think is going to the Super Bowl. So,
what a time. What a time to be a football fan.
Great time to be a football fan. A bad thing is you see not at the light at the end of the tunnel, you see the darkness.
Yep.
Because it's about to come to an end.
We're at the peak right now. We're about
peaking.
to go down.
Oh, yeah.
We're about to go down.
We have reached climax.
Yeah. Hey, hands are getting sweaty. We're about to go down the hill, boys.
Yep, we are about to have that post-nut clarity coming in about a month.
Depressed without football.
All right,
boys.
Jump in. Fantasy talk. Give us some yearly awards.
All right, man. Yearly awards. Fantasy season is officially over. And what a great season it was. Today I'm going to be giving yearly awards for the best players in fantasy this season. The votes are in. Official 2025 awards. The waiver pickup of the year, Michael Wilson.
Good pickup.
Since week 11, 17.6 fantasy points per game. Wide receiver 3 overall. Finished as a top 10 wide receiver in 4 of the last 7 games played. 2 separate wide receiver 1 overall weeks with 33.5.5 plus points. Dog. Next up is the 2025 Fantasy Football Rookie of the Year. Winner, R.J. Harvey.
Had him on my team.
Yep. He carried. Started to break out after that J.K. Dobbins injury. From week on, Henderson was RB12, Harvey was RB11, and Genty was RB16. And from week on, he was a top 12 running back in 6 of those 9 games. Man, stud.
What a stud.
Scored a bunch of touchdowns. Next is the breakout player of the year. It's him. Winner, Drake May.
What a guy.
For the ADP, dude, you got him. You got him late. You had him on the team too, yeah.
I got him like next to last round.
Yeah, I know. But the amount of top 10 QB weekly finishes, Matt Stafford was 8, Drake May was 9, Josh Allen was 10. He was the QB2 overall in the year, officially broke out into elite fantasy QB tier. What a steal.
What a steal in the draft.
Yep. Then we got comeback player of the year. Winner, Travis Etienne.
Ooh.
Last year, 2024, he was the RB36. Terrible. Bust. One of the biggest busts. 2025, RB9.
And he was getting picked up like 7th, 8th round.
Yeah. He had 9 top 15 RB weeks. He had 2 top 10 RB finishes in the last 3 years. Show some respect to Etienne now. Clemson boy, man. You know I love him.
Respect on his name.
Finally. You're going to have to give me a drum roll for this one. And most importantly, your 2025 fantasy football MVP is, no shock, it's Christian McCaffrey, boys. That boy had 404.9 total points this year. Undisputed best PPR running back, not just this year, of all time.
Of all time?
All time. He has 3 RB1 overall finishes in his career. And man, he's a dog. Miss him, but he's a dog for the 49ers.
I love Christian.
Yeah.
Off the team or not, he was my favorite player that I looked up to growing up. Can't help but be happy for the guy.
Yeah, he's a dog.
He's definitely grown since he left the Panthers. I don't necessarily know if he'd be where he's at right now. If he'd have stuck with us, he probably would have been hurt every year because he touched the ball 99% of the time. But yeah, my boy Christian.
Man, let's go Christian.
Congrats, CMC.
With that, boys, what a year it was for fantasy football. And I'm going to pass it over to Cam with the best bets of the week.
One of these.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right, best bets of the weekend this weekend. I'm going, number 1, college football, Miami -3. It's pretty simple for me. Miami is a top-tier talented team. Ole Miss is very talented, but I feel like Ole Miss is kind of on a fairy tale run right now. They barely beat Georgia with their quarterback having the best game of his career. One of the best games by a quarterback in the playoffs of all time.
Yeah.
Right behind Baker whenever he played Georgia, actually. They ended up losing that game, but dude was playing incredible. Had 350 passing yards. I mean, he was just going off. Anytime somebody was rushing him, he was zig and zag.
He looked like Michael Vick, dude.
And the thing is, if he does that again, they can win this game.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if it is a normally played game with 2 quarterbacks who have a decent game, but they're not going out of their mind, Miami just has a better roster. Miami's quarterback has more experience in these moments. And I'm not saying that if Chambliss plays the way he did, they could easily win this game.
Yeah.
I just don't see that happening 2 times in a row because it wasn't only a good game, it was like an elite level, made his name in college football history level game that he played against Georgia last week. So I'm going Miami -3. Safe bet. Might not be the fun bet, but safe bet of the week. Next, Green Bay money line against the Bears. They are seated below them. They are about to win. They just lost to them at the end.
That's a great pick, brother.
Where you going, man?
Forgot to spit out my gum, boys.
Bro got to take a spittle.
Smack.
Bro's a spitter. All right, Green Bay money line. Like I said, Chicago just beat them the last time that they played to get a higher seed in the playoffs. But at the end of the day, push comes to shove. Ben Johnson is a first-year coach. The Bears have never been here before. Green Bay is in this situation almost every year, it seems like. I like Jordan Love to be the safer pick because I think that I want to say that Caleb has the ability to change the game more in terms of like having a 350-yard passing game, something crazy like that. But I think Jordan Love is just a little bit safer with the ball. He's going to be a little bit more of a game manager in these times.
Experience.
Yeah, exactly.
They've been there before.
So, and Green Bay's like -1.5, which kind of throws people off because they think that the Bears are whatever they are, second, third seed in the NFC. Yeah, second seed in the NFC. Definitely taking them as an underdog just to see what happens. Absolutely not. Got to stick with Green Bay. Once again, these aren't these crazy bets that you're going to be on the edge of your seat. I'm just picking the bets that if I'm putting my money on it, I feel like these are 2 safe bets that can get through the week.
Like you said, I mean, at this point, anybody can win. It's playoffs. It's all the best teams. So
best bets of the weekend. Miami -3, Green Bay money line. I'm going with the experience. And I'm ready for the U to be back.
Let's go, U. Shout out Miss Danger.
Shout out Mario Cristobal. Let's go. Shout out Bill Danger. Let's go. All right. Now we're going to hop into our baller BS before we get into these playoff games.
Let's hear it, man.
My baller BS 2K kills.
Man, I'm excited for this one.
I think
Okay.
that whoever wins the San Francisco Eagles game is going to be who shows for the NFC in the Super Bowl.
Baller BS. Whoever wins that game is who shows up in the NFC. You got the 49ers. You got the Philadelphia Eagles. Yep. I mean, I can't say that's BS, brother, because I mean they're both good. I mean, they're both great teams.
And the thing is, just like the resiliency of this 49ers team is something that I've never seen.
Like with the injuries,
The Rams. I'm a Panthers fan. I'm just saying this as an NFL watcher. The Rams, unless they fuck it up, basically freak it up.
That's right.
We're done. We're done in the new year.
Cutting that
Unless they freak it up, the Rams basically get a bye in this wild card. As a Panthers fan, I'm saying that. It would take a miracle for us to win this game. We already beat them once. It's going to be really hard to beat them twice.
That was a miracle game.
Exactly. So they're basically getting a bye. San Francisco and the Eagles, I think whoever wins that game, either of those teams, they have so much talent. All it takes is just a heater. That's right. Just need to get on a heater. Also, everybody's looking at Seattle. The Seattle Seahawks. Best team in the league. Best defense in the league. Well, I got one thing for you. That's Mr. Sam Darnold. That boy chokes, boy.
Yeah, Sam does choke.
Dude, that boy can't do a damn playoff game to save his life. And I'm telling you guys that I really think whoever wins that game is going to show in the NFC.
You know, that's ball, man. Like we talked about before. I mean, you talked about it right there. What the 49ers have done, regardless of the injuries, they kept winning. Dude, I think Shanahan should be up there for Coach of the Year because this is probably his best year because usually they got a stacked roster. Not this year. The defense is Swiss cheese, brother. They're terrible.
Yeah, they're terrible.
And they're still finding ways to win. And you hit on Philadelphia. I mean, they have one of the most stacked rosters.
Well, they have 10 or 11. Did they get 10 or 11 wins this year? Philadelphia.
I think they got 10.
Yeah, it was either 10 or 11.
Yeah.
But the crazy part about it is they have the best, behind Christian McCaffrey, they have the best running back in the league.
Yes.
Like all-purpose running back. Like catch behind the backfield, run up the middle, run side to side. He has not done anything.
Dude, I feel like they're not even talking about the Eagles. They won the Super Bowl last year.
But the thing is, their offense has been putrid.
Yeah.
And their defense was good enough to get them through this season and get into the playoffs.
If get in the playoffs.
If something happens, like say this what's their new? I don't even know their coordinator's name. He's been trash. Yeah, he's awful. Yeah. But if say he just throws all his eggs into the basket, he's like, I've been playing this safe. I've been doing this. So say he comes out with some trick plays, start doing a bunch of BS they normally wouldn't do. If their offense could start averaging like 24 points a game in the playoffs, who's going to beat them?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's scoring 24 against the Eagles defense?
No, that's what
not many.
They sleepwalk into the playoffs, bro. That's what's scary. How much talent they have.
All it takes is this flip.
And you know Jalen Hurts going to turn up in the playoffs. You know
he always does.
He does. Saquon's going to turn up. They have the players. All it has to do is click, and I think maybe they just had a little Super Bowl hangover. Like, they just didn't really care about the regular season because they knew they were telling them just to get there. Now they're about to lock in. I feel like.
And you watch ESPN.
Nobody talks about the Eagles.
You watch what I'm saying. You're watching Pat McAfee. You're watching Get Up. All these different things. NFC team to watch out for. People are saying the Rams, Seahawks, all these. Everybody except the Eagles.
Yeah.
How are we missing on the Eagles? Everybody just assumes their offense is terrible.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is a different player in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost said.
That's true.
It's almost said.
That's true.
Forget about him. That's cool. When we roll around the NFC Championship and he's there,
yeah,
that's gonna be a great.
I'm gonna tell you, Sunday slate is amazing, dude.
Yeah,
That Bills and Jags game is probably the best game I think of the day for me.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm a Trevor guy.
We're gonna get to that.
We're gonna get to that. No,
we're gonna get to that.
Just wait.
That's the NFL for us is the cream of the crop.
Yeah, we love some NFL.
So let's start on college, and then we'll work our way down to the juicy.
But ball or BS? That's ball, brother. That's ball. That's ball. That's ball, brother.
Sir.
Let's go.
Guys, also, just a brief intermission. Sorry about last week. We know there's probably thousands of you who are waiting on the pod to drop.
Hiatus.
It was we got one during Christmas.
Yeah.
Holidays. I mean, 2 in a row.
Yeah.
2 in a row during the holidays is tough.
Yeah.
My boy's got a baby.
Yeah.
I got a wife.
He's got 2 cats.
I got a wife and a couple kittens.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just life was tough.
Boys, I know.
Life was tough.
Have nothing to watch last week. I know you'd rather watch us and spend time with your family. We're sorry for that, boys.
And it's okay. We're rolling back
We're
into
back.
it.
Hey.
We're shaking the dust off.
Yeah.
I know the beginning of this one we were a little techno, not really very like vibey, but I think we got the rust off.
I feel good. I'm warmed up.
We're good now. We're good now.
We're good.
All right, college football bracket. We'll go through what happened last week. Everybody already kind of knows. Alabama got waxed. Oregon belt to butt cheeks on Texas Tech. Ole Miss with the surprising game of the weekend beating Georgia. Your boy, if you followed the TikTok,
that was a good call.
Gave y'all that as my biggest hot take, as well as Alabama getting beat by 14 plus points. They got beat by 35. Belt to arse. Follow the TikTok. Anyway,
hey, man, that was, and then right here, Miami upset Ohio State.
A 10 over a 2. Who'd have
Lord, crazy upset. The U was back, man. Ohio State.
The crazy thing was, it was an upset on paper.
Yeah.
But that game, you watch that game, Miami dogged them the entire game.
Like I said, brother, we talked about this before we started. You win in the trenches.
Yep.
Miami's got the O-line. They got the D-line. They got the dogs. They got the boys that are going to push that ball. They're going to get in the goal line. They're going to punch you in the mouth, run it down their throat, pause, bro. They're going to do all of that.
No pause.
No pause.
All down your throat.
What's his name? Ruben, whatever his name is. He's a dog, dude.
By the way, Panthers.
Take notes. Take notes.
By the way, Panthers.
Of course, I think we played our way out of that.
Yeah.
We're like, what, like 19, 20?
Problem to have.
Yeah, I don't care. NFC South champs. We'll get in that.
Yeah. But hey, man. Miami, what a game.
What a game.
So now this coming weekend, we got Oregon against Indiana.
That should be the national championship.
And we got Ole Miss against the Miami Hurricanes.
Great matchups, though.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm going to tell you what.
First game of the week is Ole Miss Miami. They're playing Thursday night at 7:30. I want to say the spread is like 3 Miami. It might have moved to 3.5. Y'all already know my part on it. Talking about the bets. I like Miami.
Yep.
I think Ole Miss has played a hell of a season. I think that since Lane left, they have really dug deep, and they have proven to him that we don't need you to be the team that we are. Chambliss has done a lot of things. I think he has shown Ole Miss that they could be a contender again next year if he can come back.
He's coming back, yeah.
If he gets his waiver accepted. I think that he has proven to all D2 players, throw your tape out there.
Yeah.
Send your tape to your coaches because
every shot
all it takes is one injury.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Simmons was the future of this program. One injury, Chambliss comes in, Austin gets healthy, they never look back.
His life is crazy.
I mean, he went from being nobody 3 months ago to, like I said, having a game that's going to be remembered in college football history forever.
He's QB3 if he comes out in the draft right now.
Yes.
Just because of that game. And
D2 players, send your tape. And number 3, there's a lot of quarterbacks that aren't necessarily NFL caliber. Give Chambliss, give Johnny Manziel, give these other people. But damn, they're fun to watch.
They're fun to watch.
College, yeah. That was one of the best games I've watched last week in forever. And as I say that, I turn the page back to the fact that Miami's full of D1 5-star dogs.
Everywhere.
They took the best players from all the best teams that couldn't afford them and brought them into one.
Mm-hmm.
That D-line and O-line is stacked.
Mm-hmm.
And I think at the end of the day, I think the game starts close. I could even see it being tied 3 points at half.
Yeah, low
scoring. But I think end of the game, I think that push comes to shove, best in shape
Literally.
players, best dogs.
Literally,
come
come to shove.
Yes,
they about
literally.
to push back.
And I think that's gonna be. I think the trenches are gonna
I
call
like
it.
that, dude. Miami in the national championship is crazy, brother. The fact they even got in, brother, they should be sending everything to Duke right now.
Yeah.
They should send Duke $1 million. Or
No,
something.
dude, with that, dude,
That's crazy. Cinderella.
that one is awesome.
Yeah.
That game in general because
Both of them, yeah.
We're either gonna see Ole Miss who got left by Lane, told Lane, "Screw you, you're not coaching my team in the playoffs," and then make it to the national championship.
It's crazy.
You know, Lane's head be hurting. He'd be sick, boy. He'd be sick.
What everybody thought was going to happen with Ole Miss, the opposite happened. They locked in. Lane thought all these boys were going to come to LSU. Nobody's going to LSU, bro. They're all
I'll
locked
say,
in.
I was wrong. You were right on that too. A few weeks ago, I said I thought Ole Miss might get upset by Tulane because they were going to be in shambles. Coach
Everybody
left them.
transferring out, yeah.
Kevery said, I think they're going to lock in because everybody's pissed off at Lane. He left the team in the middle of the season. I think that Pete Golden's going to come in.
Bro, they only got one shot to win a
You're
national
right.
championship, and they saw it.
Yeah.
They saw they had a shot.
Yep.
All right, boys. Game number 2, Friday, 7:30. We have a rematch of the Big Ten championship, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana and Oregon. You got QB1 in this draft and QB2. Mendoza versus Dante Moore. And boy, I tell you what. I think Indiana wins again, man. I think Indiana, this is their year. This is like everything's been written. It's a storyline. Mendoza, #1 pick, Heisman winner. They've done it. Oregon's super talented. We just talked about how Miami has 5 stars everywhere. Oregon paid, Nike, they have unlimited resources.
Yep.
I could see, obviously, anyone could win in this game, but I just trust Mendoza. I trust Cincinnati. I trust them to get this done, brother.
Yep.
And I'll be honest with you. The way they looked last week, I don't think it's going to be a close game. That's my hot take of the week. I think they win by at least 2 scores.
That's very possible. I could see it being, well, #1, that's almost the best take you've ever had, except it's not a rematch of the Big Ten championship. Bro.
Oh,
Ohio State was
yeah,
in.
my bad, man.
This guy,
oh,
now here's a
God.
guy who doesn't know ball.
I don't know ball, boy.
They played earlier in the
That's
season
what I
in
meant.
Eugene.
I meant best 2 teams in the Big Ten. You know,
Earlier in the season, it's all right. It's all right.
It's been a long year.
But other than that, what a take.
Thanks,
I
brother.
agree.
Thanks, brother.
I could easily see it being like 35-24, 35-21. I completely agree.
Yeah.
The thing about Indiana is that they're not flashy. That's the crazy part. Like, their offense is not flashy. Mendoza is not flashy.
No.
But
They get it done.
like, if the thing about Dante Moore has played as a starter like 15 games total in his career in college. He played a handful at UCLA, and then he started this year. But other than that, he has not played a lot of college football and doesn't have a ton of experience. He's a very good talent and has a lot of upside, but he doesn't have a ton of experience. Mendoza has played at Cal, came to Indiana, but the issue is, Dante Moore, you throw 1 pick, the game's over.
Yeah.
Mendoza's not throwing a pick. They're not fumbling. They're not fumbling at wide receiver. They're not fumbling at running back. Mendoza, if you get 1 turnover off Mendoza, you might as well bite and try to tear into him.
When it
Because
comes to
I'm telling
talent,
you.
Mendoza's up here. Dante Moore's a level below. Mendoza's different, man.
But Mendoza is is already NFL caliber because he's not flashy. But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Trinidad Chambliss is not made for the NFL. He's made for college because he's flashy. He's fun. He runs side to side. He'll sling the ball down.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it
Mendoza's
in the NFL.
gonna get that ball from point A to point B.
Mendoza
to point C.
is a moving Jared Goff.
Yes.
And that is literally peak what you want in the NFL.
Exactly.
And he's all business.
Yeah.
He don't drink. He don't smoke. He don't party. He plays football and he goes home.
That boy's PR training, like A+ PR training. That boy.
Incredible. Do you hear that story about him at the Heisman Trophy?
Yeah, how he did research on
Every single Heisman winner said when he talked to him, he could be like, oh man, I can't believe you did this.
Oh, brother,
child.
you threw for 40 touchdowns. Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, what a guy though. I mean,
Finance, bro.
Beginning of the year, I genuinely thought, me as well as a lot of people, I thought it was a facade.
Yeah.
Like I was like, there's no way this guy is genuinely this sincere, like this good of a person. And as the season's gone on, you just see it time and time again. People are talking about it at the Heisman. Like, that was not promoted at the Heisman. It wasn't like he told everybody, oh, look, I did all these notes. That got out because a reporter got told by one of the Heisman winners that he was going around saying stats to all these different people. Like, he's just a genuinely good dude.
Yeah, he is.
He's hard not to root for.
They love him, man. They love him in Indiana. You see the videos of him in the bars and stuff? Mm-hmm. Hey, quit smoking around him, though, boys.
You know what's
some cigarettes?
Yeah. You know what's really wild, though, is that we're talking about the Indiana Hoosiers right now.
I know how crazy
and they already have so many haters.
Yes.
Hoping that they don't win, and it's like, dude, no matter what happens this upcoming, or not this weekend after, it is going to be historic regardless.
Yeah.
If Ole Miss wins, they lose one of the so-called best coaches in college football and win a national championship. Miami wins, they use back. Indiana wins, they've never had a 10-win season in their history, and their first two were in the past 2 years. Well, the coach has been there for 2 years, and his second year he takes it to a national championship and wins it.
That's what NIL does now, brother.
And then Oregon goes in and wins. They haven't won one in over 15 years.
Yeah.
Dan Lanning's never won a national championship. It's a first national championship winning coach, no matter who it is.
Facts.
Pete Golding, Mario Cristobal, Signetti, and Dan Lanning.
Dude, I'm looking at this and I'm looking at the NFL, dude. What a season for both.
Yes.
Man. I mean, there's so much parity right now in both. I mean, you don't have.
This boy's been 6'7" in the whole damn thing. I've been trying not to say anything.
I'm about to start doing this.
He's been 6'7" in like the whole podcast.
We leaving that in 2025.
Yeah, that's that cursing,
all that
bad stuff.
Mature this year.
Exactly.
2026
is the year of maturity. Facts.
Frontal lobe developed. All right, boys.
But yeah, man, I if I wanted to kind of be fun with it, I would say Miami national championship winner. But realistically, the way everything looks, it's kind of hard to say anything other than Indiana.
They
So,
just look so dominant.
pick Miami, normal pick Indiana.
Dude, he's killing it in the portal again. Have you seen all the players that are coming to Indiana?
Oh yeah,
he's got it going on.
Well, he doesn't, dude. They're begging him.
Yeah,
they're like, "Hey, can we come?" He's like,
I didn't know this, but you know, Matt.
He said, "Oh, you can come all you want." Hey, that's up to you, brother.
Well, I didn't know this. You know, Pat's locked in with Indiana. You know, they're like in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
So they know him well. I didn't know Indiana because they're known for basketball, right? But they have the most money from alums in the country. Like I did not know that they have the most
ton of money. But they just always put it towards basketball.
Basketball, yeah.
You know?
So right now they don't even have like the facilities for all this. Like the people that are getting these, like their NIL and all these people, they make tents on the side of the field. Like they don't have suites or anything in the stadiums. They're doing that. Like, why should we donate? We're like, well, we'll put a suite on the field for you. So it's crazy, dude. Indiana, the way they've done this, he's came in there and changed it around their coach. What a run, dude. This is beautiful this is like one of the worst teams of all time. When you look at the top 10, like, worst teams, Indiana's right there. Of course, there's another team up there, right there, which we're not going to speak on, but he knows. But that's crazy, the turnaround that NIL has done for this team, this program, and their trajectory. I mean, they're going to be in it every year, man. He's killing it in the portal. Indiana, man. Go Hoosiers, brother. Go Hoosiers.
2 10-win seasons in the past 2 years, the only 2 of their entire history, and they never even reached or shared a Big Ten title since 1970.
That's insane, dude. And now they're about to be
Signetti, the GOAT.
GOAT.
The GOAT.
GOAT.
All right, guys, now to the cream of the crop. The NFL playoffs. And for the first time in a decade, it matters to us a little bit. Panthers have made the playoffs and will host a game, baby. Keep pounding.
Let's go.
I mean, you couldn't write it better. Greg Olson doing the broadcast. I mean, doesn't get much better than
written
this.
in the stars. Is Cam coming out before? I don't know.
He might.
I don't know. He did just call.
Depends on if he can get his hat on in time.
He did just call Bryce game manager, which he's right, but he called a lot of people game
He called everybody game manager. Hey, crazy.
Cam, come on.
All right, man. We're going to go straight in order
Straight into it.
because I'm excited to talk about ours.
You
The
take
LA
first?
Rams
Yeah.
against the Carolina Panthers.
Talk about it, brother. Talk about it.
All right. I mean, I'll talk. All right. I'll talk about it from both perspectives.
Yeah.
From a Panthers fan perspective, I'll do this one quick. It is awesome. It's electric. We haven't had anything to look forward to in a very, very long time. It's an 8-9 record. A lot of people are talking shit about it. I get it. I understand.
Talking crap.
But the NFC South has to have a winner. I do agree that if we're 8-9, we should not be hosting the Rams. Rams probably be hosting us. I completely agree. I understand with that. After this year, depending on how this game goes, whether we get blown out or whatever, that might change the rules. But right now, Carolina Panthers won the NFC South. The rules say that the winners of their divisions get a home game, and I ain't gonna damn apologize for that shit.
Hey, Tampa Bay, enjoy that L.
I ain't apologizing for nothing. I ain't apologizing for winning the NFC South because at the end of the day, 2025 is gonna say the Carolina Panthers.
NFC
South y'all
champions.
Can all suck us off.
Oh yeah.
Y'all can all suck us
Jared,
off. I don't care.
Jared, I gotta give you a shout out, but
thank you, but freak you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying, Jerry?
Baker, enjoy it. Enjoy
Hey,
Cancun, brother.
eat that
enjoy
L.
Enjoy Cancun.
He the opposite of James.
Yeah.
He eating L's.
Yeah.
Boy.
Whoa. Crazy.
Okay, now from an NFL perspective.
All right, let's hear it. Non-biased.
Non-biased NFL perspective.
The Rams are about to put belts
Rams,
in butt.
probably. Yes. They're 10-point favorites.
10.5.
Yeah, it is went up. It is went up. I could realistically see this game like being somewhat close towards the half, and we're like,
we got to get the run
is there a
game going.
chance? Is there a chance? And then I could see by the end of the second half, kind of similar to Seattle this past week, like 10-7 at half, and we're like, do we have a chance in this? And then you turn around and it's 30-10, and it's like, what happened?
Yeah.
I could see that realistically happening.
It's Stafford in the playoffs. It's Stafford in the playoffs.
I mean, in NFL terms, LA basically got the best bid out of anybody in the NFC because other than us winning the NFC South, we have been abysmal the past month.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of got lucky. Yeah, the run game went from being our powerhouse to nothing.
Rico failed.
So yeah, obviously as a Panthers fan, I'm going to be praying that we win the game because that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But realistically, as an NFL fan, it would be a disaster if the Rams lost.
Oh, yeah.
For the Rams.
For Rams.
I mean, there's no reason at all they should lose this game.
We're talking about one of the worst upsets of all time if we win.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, brother.
I'm
could happen. Insufferable if we win, brother.
Could happen. All right.
Next game,
Saturday night.
Next game, we just hit on it, so I'm not going to talk too much about this one. I'll talk about the next game more than that. But you got Packers and Bears. Great matchup. They've seen each other twice. They split 1-1. I keep doing the 6 and 7. Never mind. I'm done with 6 and 7.
No,
I'm done. But they split 1-1. They're both, I think, dude, they were both decided by 1 point, like both games. Dude. It was crazy close.
Yes.
Came in the fourth quarter. Like we talked about before, I think the Packers will win because they have the more experienced coach, more experienced quarterback, and tends to in the playoff. That's who wins. That's who wins. Who has the experience. And I trust Josh Jacobs. I know he's been banged up, but they've been trying to sit him getting healthy. I trust Jordan Love. I trust LaFleur. I trust that scheme. I trust them to ground and pound and win this game. The Bears are a good team.
They are.
They're just young and
inexperienced.
And every game they've had has been super close. Fourth quarter comeback. You're not going to sustain that, bro.
And wrapping back around, it's a gunslinger. And I'm not saying that Caleb Williams is better than Jordan Love, but it's a gunslinger against a game manager with an arm. There's a difference. Gunslinger is going to sling it into traffic. He has the least, out of every single starting quarterback, he has the lowest completion percentage.
Yeah.
Because he just lets it rip.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing. That's how you win crazy games, but that's also how you lose close games.
He's got to get better at the easy plays, the check downs, the easy reads, and all that.
If it's a 10-yard slant, buddy, you ain't got to throw it like you're throwing a 90-mile-per-hour fastball.
Yeah.
But then like Jordan Love, he's just so slick with it. Like his release is so smooth, and he's been here. He's been there, done that. He's went to Dallas and upset them during the playoffs. Yeah. He's ready for this.
Yeah.
I don't know if Caleb is, and that's why the Bears could easily win this game. They can win this game by 17 points if their offense is on.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm falling back on the team that I trust the most, and it's got to be the Packers.
All right. I like that.
And I know you're excited about this next game, so I'll let you take it.
Yeah, I got to talk about this, man. You know I'm a T-Law Glazer. We got 1 o'clock Sunday on CBS. The Buffalo Bills take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a game, dude. You got 2 MVP-type quarterbacks. That is crazy to say. Trevor's turned it up this year. But that is a great game. This is probably the game I'm most excited for right here, man. I mean, I think whoever wins this, I'm not saying they make Super Bowl. Whoever wins this makes the AFC Championship. Jacksonville or Bills. Whoever the winner is makes the AFC Championship. Hot take maybe? I don't know. Saying that about Jacksonville's crazy because they were like...
Well, I think it's a hot take depending on who wins.
Yeah. But, I mean, the way Jaguars' offense has turned around with the Jacoby Myers trade, and Liam Cohen, dude, he should be coach of the year, I think, brother. The way he's turned, this team was terrible last year.
Dude,
he's made
Duval.
hey.
When he did that at the beginning of the season, I said he's cooked.
You look at him now, brother, balling, lost some weight. He looks handsome, brother.
Dude, no, he's.
I want him
to
the Bucks, bro. They goofy.
We got the wrong offense coordinator.
Yep. Buccaneers goofy.
We got the wrong offensive coordinator.
Yep.
And you know what sucks too is that we could have got him.
Yeah.
Because all it was about for him was money. Because the Jags are almost, before this season, the Jags and the Panthers were about on the same line. 2 teams that nobody wanted to watch, that had 0 fans.
They're literally the exact same.
Yeah. And now they have kind of jumped up a notch. They got Travis Hunter. They got this really good coach coming in. All these different things.
Culture guys,
And dude, they look good.
It's their GM. Their GM's like freaking 20 years old. He's like 31.
He's like 31.
He looks like Noah Barnes, kind of.
Yeah.
But dude, the moves. The moves he's made. A lot more hair. But dude, he comes from the Rams. McVay talked highly of him. But he's young, dude. The moves he's made. He said he came to Jacksonville. He's gonna win. He's been all in with trades. He's made all these crazy trades. He traded Tyson Campbell for Greg Newsome. Traded up for Travis Hunter. That's a franchise-changing trade. I mean, that's a culture guy. Everyone loves Travis, so it makes people buy jerseys, be tuned in.
Dude, but think about next year because they got Jacoby Myers.
I know.
Jacoby Myers, Travis Hunter,
Brian Thomas
Jr.
And Parker Washington. Parker Washington's a dog, too.
That's a top 5 wide receiver.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, like, if Travis Hunter can be your wide receiver 3, you're in a good spot.
He was starting to break out.
You're in a good spot.
Well, we're all over Jacksonville. Let's talk about the Bills a little bit, man.
No one circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. And that's why you need the Bills.
You like the Bills? I mean,
I love the Bills.
Yes, it's Josh Allen.
That's all I need. That's literally all I need. You're putting Trevor Lawrence who ain't seen a lick of success since he won the national championship at Clemson.
Hold on. He had that comeback against the Chargers in the playoffs when he threw 4 picks in the first half, came back 30 points. He did win one playoff game.
He also played in that first half, too, though. You
Yeah,
can't forget about the
yeah,
first
yeah.
half. They came back, but still.
Yeah.
No, he ain't had a lick of success since he was at Clemson, realistically.
Yeah.
He's coming into this game. The thing that kind of throws me off about Trevor that I feel like other people are like using as a positive, I'm using as a negative, is I think he's about to come to this game extremely overconfident. Like they're playing the Bills. I think they're about to come into this game extremely overconfident. I think that they're going to be like thinking like, because at the end of the day, dude, Josh Allen in the playoffs is an animal. I mean, he is the only thing that has stopped him in his playoff runs has been his defense. Except the difference is Trevor Lawrence is not Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I think that if it comes down to the last drive,
Yeah, Josh is going to win.
Patrick Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence is not scoring a touchdown in 15 or getting in the field range in 15 seconds. I can tell you that. He ain't doing that. He ain't got Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
So I think that close game, give me the Bills all day long. Now, if Jacksonville gets up like 17-0 lead, they might be cooked.
Yeah.
But I think if you're looking at the stat sheet and Josh Allen has 4 total touchdowns and Trevor has 2, this and that, I'm saying the Bills win.
Yeah.
I'm saying the Bills
I mean, you got to trust Josh, but I just think that defense is historically bad. Their defense is terrible.
They are.
Hey, Josh.
They are.
Brother, you're a dog, brother. Congrats on the baby. I know you're watching. Congrats, man. You and him are a beautiful, beautiful couple. All right, man. You want to take over the next one?
I will.
Go ahead, brother.
All right, we got the San Francisco 49ers against these Philadelphia Eagles. And to this exact moment right now, I have not even made a decision who I think I'm going to win this game. But I'm about to say it. San Francisco, hot streak. We kind of talked about this already, too. On a hot streak, down and out, missing half their players. It seems to just not matter time and time again. Brock Purdy comes back from his injury. Everybody's talking about is it going to be the end of the season, this and that. He comes back. He looks good as he's looked all season long.
Looks really good.
Defense, I can't even name 4 of their players because everybody's like second, third string. But they're still playing good, playing hard. Not Travis Kelce. George Kittle is healthy. He's back. That's Purdy's guy, so that's a big deal. Then on the other side, you got Philadelphia Eagles. Super Bowl champs from last year. Offense has 5 or 6 players that would be a starter at every other team probably in the league.
And Lane Johnson's back.
Lane Johnson's
Shout out Lane.
back.
I met Lane, actually. He came to Burns and worked out with us. I was fangirling, you know what I mean? Dog. Fastest player I've ever seen in my life. He's 300 pounds, dude. He was lapping everybody on the team. That's the difference, man.
Old Lane.
Yeah.
Old Lane.
Let me cut you off there. Just had to shout out Lane.
Yeah, didn't have to dog like that. All right. Anyway, it's about the Eagles. Offense, all they gotta do is put 3 games together. That's it. And I'm not talking an A+ performance. I'm talking a C plus B. I mean, they've been, for the caliber of their offense, they've been at a D- all season. I mean, you watch them and it's like, what is not clicking? Like, you have a MVP quarterback. You have 2 top 15 receivers when they're on their upside. You have the top 3 running back, and he's not 3. Ain't 1 either. But their offense is awesome. Their defense is electric. They have nailed every defensive pick they've had in the draft for probably the past 3 years. So they're in a really good spot. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles to beat the San Francisco 49ers and move forward into the playoffs. All it takes is a half-decent game from the offense, and they're good. San Francisco, probably, no exaggeration, 70% of their team right now is probably injured. Like, their starters that they had in week 1 is probably injured. And then their backups to their backups are injured. So, give me the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm riding with the better team, the better players, and the quarterback that always shows up when it's supposed to show up.
Man, Super Bowl champs last year, brother. I agree with that.
Philadelphia Eagles.
This next game, man, Sunday Night Football, NBC, and also Peacock.
Yep.
Won't be watching on that, but whatever.
Waiting all day for Sunday night. Chargers, Patriots, the show's back in town. Drake May and the team in a Sunday showdown. Justin Herbert playing around. John Harbaugh playing around. All right.
Is it Jim or John?
I don't know.
Tomato, or potato.
It is Jim, but besides the fact.
Oh, whatever. Brother, that's a great game. You know, that's a great game. I've heard a lot of people liking the Chargers, man, because at the end of the day, we talked about this before. I didn't want to go into it. Patriots, they're a good team.
They are.
They are a great team. Of course, they've had easiest schedule of all time, basically.
I agree, but they have also proven themselves against good teams as well.
But before the season, you would tell me this roster, I would have said it was a top 5 worst roster in football.
Yeah.
I think
I'd even say bottom 5.
top 5, bottom 5, that's what I made. Tomato.
Top 5 worst roster.
Bottom 5, whatever. They were asked.
Top 5 worst roster.
But I think that's a testament to Vrabel, because he did this in Tennessee with less talent, and it's a testament to Drake May, who's in the MVP race. They've carried this team, put the team on their back. They have great coordinators that are making up for the lack of talent. If the Chargers' offensive line was healthy, I would say the Chargers are going to win this game. But the Chargers' offensive line is historically bad.
Yeah.
It's historical because they are. They're terrible. I mean, you got Joe Alt out. You got Rashawn Slater out. You know, I love my linemen. Left tackle, right tackle out. Nobody can protect Herbert. He's fighting for his life. Receivers can't get open. He only has a 1 second. Amari Hampton can't get open. No lanes to open.
Bro's cooking right now.
Dude, I'm going in on their offensive line. They're terrible. Milton Williams, other buddy who's got some legal issues. Not even going to name him, but he's got some legal issues. Look it up. Their defensive line is nice for New England, brother. So I think New England wins this game. It's going to be a ground and pound type game. I think Henderson, Stevenson, Drake May. It's going to be a lot of rushing yards. I think they go for 200 total rushing yards as a team.
All right.
And the Patriots move on to the next round.
I think the Patriots move on as well. Chargers, they just can't stay healthy.
Nope.
Not this year, but every year. It's like every time they get to the playoffs, they're so beaten and battered. It's like they're the AFC's 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
Except their backups are not like the 49ers backups.
I love Herbert, though. Herbert's that guy.
Herbert is that guy. Herbert plays injured more than any player I've ever seen in my life. And I have a lot of respect for him.
Herbert's surrounded by a bunch of crap right now.
Yeah.
They give him some weapons.
But dude, the Drake May story, the whole storyline, it's just like the way the NFL can flip on a dime.
Oh gosh.
Because I remember I listen to Part of My Take a lot. No free ads, of course. I don't want them to hog any of our
Barstool
viewers.
don't need no more money.
No. They literally, I remember PFT was at the end of last season. They made the NFC Championship. And after the season, he's sitting there like dogging on Hank. Like, oh, bet you wish we would have took Drake May so you could have got Jaden. And he was like, yeah, whatever. I'm good with Drake May.
Drake last year, yeah.
And so, like, there were a lot of analysts going into the season. Like, Drake May is obviously not that guy, but he could be like a decent quarterback in the NFL. Like, they had already written him off as not being a top end talent. And the whole time, I will admit when my takes are wrong, but I had to take on him since he came out of college, I knew he was going to be raw, and I knew he was probably going to be a good quarterback. And I knew he had every single thing that Josh Allen had coming out of college. Everything, the size, the speed, the arm, he had everything. All it was going to take was one coach to get him in the right spot. And when it was Gerard Mayo, I was like, this might be bad. But when I saw Vrabel come across the screen, and then they brought back, what's his face? I'm blanking. Won a million Super Bowls for the Patriots. Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
When I saw him come back, something clicked in my mind, and I was like, this could be like a recipe for disaster for the rest of the AFC. And
Vrabel's
he's a beast. And Vrabel's in an amazing spot because most of the time when you have an elite coordinator, they're looking for head coaching jobs. Josh McDaniels' coaching days are over.
He's there for the long run.
His head coaching days are over.
Yeah.
Nobody's giving him another head coaching chance, and he loves New England, so he's not going anywhere else.
That's a match made in heaven.
He's stuck.
He's calling the offense for the next 20 years.
But that's the biggest
Vrabel's doing the defense.
That's the biggest issue about getting a defensive coach is that you lose your coordinators.
Yeah.
Josh McDaniels he's not moving laterally to another team, and he's never getting a head coaching job again.
No.
Ever.
They're
in a match made in heaven.
Vrabel was the perfect guy.
Spot.
The perfect guy to take over
Perfect
this
spot.
job. Perfect spot.
Yes.
He's Hall of Fame for the Patriots. It was
Yes.
a dog for him. He went there when he was coach for the Tennessee and talked about in an interview when he went to the Hall of Fame how good they had it there. He said, not every franchise is like the Patriots.
Yeah.
The players take it for granted how good you have it here. And sure enough, 2 years later, God works in mysterious ways. He's the head coach of the New England Patriots. And look at him. Second season
Well,
in the
also,
AFC.
too, pay attention because the way that Jags-Bills game shakes out, if the Bills do lose and they fire Sean McDermott, there's not a team even close to the caliber of the Patriots coming forward because you might have Josh Allen, but when you fire a coach and try to reset, even if you get a good coach, unless you get somebody like a Vrabel, which in my opinion, there's not one of those coaches available right now, you're not jumping straight back up to where you want to be. You know what I mean? So watch that game because if they fire their head coach, Patriots might be on the ups for a little bit.
I agree with that, brother, because, you look at the Dolphins and Jets, bro, if Tua's going to get traded, you don't know where they're going, so.
And then, Monday Night Football, those Houston Texans against Pittsburgh.
We know now. That's a great game last night against Ravens Steelers, man.
Oh, that was a great
Feel
game.
bad for Tyler Luke.
What a game,
man,
dude. I couldn't even focus every
Yeah.
single time, dude. It was every time you thought something was going to happen, turned around. Last 2 minutes of the game had just as much offense as the first
Yes.
58 minutes. It was incredible. What a game.
You know, man. You know how I feel about Houston, though, brother.
I do, but you know what? Damn it, give me Aaron Rodgers.
I
and
love
the
Aaron too,
Pittsburgh
though.
Steelers.
I like that.
Give
I like
it to
that.
me. The thing is, it's in Pittsburgh. That's a big deal in the playoffs.
Here's another stat.
That's a big deal in the playoffs.
Here's another stat. It's Monday Night Football.
Yes.
Steelers are like 23-0 on Monday Night Football since like the 80s or whatever, 90s, whenever they started Monday Night Football.
But dude, that's a big deal.
That's a huge
like
deal.
being in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
Pittsburgh
my,
fans.
I'm fearful.
Bro.
My Renegade, bro.
Yeah.
Renegade's gonna be tough, bro.
Dude, Pittsburgh at night in the playoffs.
Terrible
we haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah.
Because they haven't won the division in forever. So
Yeah.
every single time they played, it's been on the road.
DK's back. Yeah.
Yes. Also, CJ Stroud outside the dome fraud. Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even think
Cold weather, snow.
Maybe. Well, he's a Ohio State guy. He'll be all right.
That doesn't fit the storyline.
No, you're right. My bad. That's been years ago. He ain't used to it now. He's just
He's
hot
back.
weather.
Yeah, now he's in.
He's a Cali
Houston.
guy.
Yeah,
He's a Cali
hot.
kid.
Yeah.
Right. My bad, bro.
Come on, bro.
But
Whatever.
This
storyline ruined.
Dude, I just think maybe he doesn't have to do that much because Houston's defense is so good. I don't think Pittsburgh has enough weapons to deal with Houston's defense. They're going to shut down DK. Stingley's that's a lockdown, bro. For Stingley, that's easy pickings.
Who's going to cover all
Calvin
five of their
Austin, bro?
No, who's going to cover all five of their tight ends when on the field,
yeah,
bro?
Yeah.
They got tight end 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 playing on 80% of snaps.
Yeah, I know. Kenneth Gainwell,
No.
bro. Next CMC, I mean, he's looking crazy.
Man,
bro.
I'll be honest. This game really, in my opinion, is a toss-up.
Yeah, it is.
I really don't know what's going to happen, but I'm riding with Aaron Rodgers because why not?
Yeah.
It's probably his last.
It'd be awesome to
It's probably
see
his
him.
last season of his
Yeah.
career. What if he went to the AFC Championship?
Man, why not the
Aaron
Steelers?
Rodgers.
Here we go.
What if Aaron?
Steelers, here we go.
Bro, what if Aaron Rodgers takes the Steelers to the Super Bowl?
Dude,
bro?
imagine they play the Packers in the
Hey,
championship.
You know what's gonna be sick? He makes the Super Bowl. See him holding that flag. They said, "Put that shit down, bro. Put it down."
We spamming that discount double check, bro. Dude, that'd be awesome.
Hey, first snap of the Super Bowl. Oh God! Here comes
Achilles.
Mason Rudolph.
Dude, yeah.
Hey, bro, I click it off right then. I click it off. I watch the recap in the morning.
Oh gosh,
Man,
I would. Dude,
what
I
a
love
game.
Aaron. That'd be great if he
That
won.
would be awesome.
You know what? Because I'm glazing Houston, bro. But honestly, screw Houston.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, I can't, dude. I got to be a CJ hater
Yeah,
on
we
that.
got to because we're Bryce fanboys.
Yeah.
So you guys.
Yeah. But man, Bryce's.
Yeah.
What a slate of games though. NFL and
We made it,
college.
boys. Enjoy
This
it.
week and this weekend is about to be incredible. Unfortunately, due to my work circumstances, I'll be working for about 50% of these games, which is depressing.
Yep. I think I'm good Saturday, so we'll see. We'll see.
That's the first time. You going?
No, I ain't gonna go, bro.
Hell yeah. Thank God. I'd have been sick if all my friends went. Talk about feeling left out. Oh God.
I'll be rooting for him on the couch.
But hey, man, that's what a weekend of games.
Don't take it for granted, boys.
Feels good to be back.
Dude, it does.
Feels good to be back.
It does.
We missed last week. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I did.
I was gonna bring in Hampton, let him help out a little bit, but I was like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Culture wouldn't feel
Yeah.
right. Sorry, Hampton. Culture
Maybe
wouldn't
one
feel
day,
right.
Ham. Maybe one day.
I was also intoxicated for like the entire
Yeah.
week last
New
week.
Year's,
so
New
yeah,
Year's, yeah.
definitely wouldn't have been a good show. Wouldn't have been able to get. Would have been a lot of cursing.
Yeah, we don't. Do
I
that
hit a
anymore.
couple S words this one, but that's fine.
Yeah.
One F word that I immediately repented.
Well, you
So-
can do one. It's still PG-13.
But I
You can do
immediately
one.
repented it.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's it, guys. Episode 9. Thank you.
Thank you.
Follow.
Please
We got
follow.
like 100 followers on TikTok over the past like week and a half.
TikTok's blowing
No
up.
new subscribers though, but we've been slacking a little bit as well.
Yeah, I guess.
So give us some follows on TikTok. Subscribe to the YouTube.
At Ball Talk
See
with
you
the
guys
boys.
next week at Ball Talk with the Boys on both. We'll see you guys for episode 10
Catch y'all next week.